Back to the Buzz and the Keys with Pam and Rhonda, and we're here with a good friend, Mangrove Mike Forrester, who's running for County Commission and also organizing the upcoming Conch Life Scramble Golf Tournament, which is an on-the-water golf tournament.
That's correct.
Golf.
Yeah, it's totally different than what everybody expects it to be. So if I can just give you a little Reader's Digest version of what it's all about.
Take it away.
There you go. This is a golf tournament that started about 5 years ago, and it raises money for local charities. What it is we have bars participate, like 9 bars participate, and people hit the ball off a mat, a biodegradable ball, into a ring into the water. So it's a boat tournament. It's not a card tournament. It's not a golf cart tournament, but you actually go by boat.
Oh, you go from by boat to each watering hole, so to speak.
That's correct.
Okay.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun because it's also a drinking event.
This is right up Rhonda's alley.
Yeah, I have to say that because we start off with an 8:30 in the morning Bloody Mary shotgun start. So that's the way it starts. But each boat has a designated driver. That's very important because,
thank God,
as on our executive board, you will see that Mr. Bobby Doobie, who's the public information officer for FWC,
I'm glad you said Bobby and didn't just say Doobie.
Right. I know. Well, there you have it. Well, yeah.
Mr. Doobie.
Yeah, that's right. Mr. Doobie. That's a good one. But so anyway, it goes from bar to bar to bar to bar, and the bar has shot specials, and they have drink specials, and they have food, and it's just such a great time.
So is it not like 9 holes or 9?
It's 9 holes, 9 participating bars or hotels.
18, you'd be dead.
Yeah. We'd have a Coast Guard looking for people, okay?
Yeah, right.
Really. But so we have a kickoff at a certain place the night before, and then we have awards dinner.
So the Friday night before, because you have these going throughout the Keys. The first
Correct.
one is in Key Largo, is it?
The first one's Key Largo.
Right.
The kickoff is it's Friday night. It's April 30th, and the tournament is May the 1st, and the kickoff is at Snappers.
Okay.
Restaurant and saloon and whatever else you want it to be.
So a lot of these participants might not be feeling too great when they tee off the next morning, huh?
Absolutely not. But but it's very important though that you get to that kickoff party because most of the money raised or a portion of that money raised is from the live auction.
Are you going to be doing that, Mike?
Absolutely, going to do the live auction because when I know the people, we can really raise money. I have to tell you, the last tournament that was done, we raised $120,000.
Wow,
that's unbelievable.
That's unbelievable.
And that wasn't Keys Wide, was it?
No, that was just Alamorada.
Jeez.
And I know I get that stigma down here saying, "Oh, you rich people in Alamorada." Let me tell you something. You got a lot more rich people up here than we do in Alamorada. Okay.
Well, and the nice thing about it is each tournament that you're having, the Alamorada, the Key Largo, the Marathon, and the Key West, each key can donate to whatever cause they want, right?
Right. Well, the way we have it set up, we have this is all new, going out of our area, going to Key Largo, going to Marathon, going to Key West. So Key Largo starting off, and the benefactors are Voices of the Keys, and also the Key Largo Rotary. Then it goes to Marathon. Marathon is doing it for the domestic abuse shelter, and they're doing it for the Mark House.
That's great.
That's excellent. And then we go back to Alamorada, again, Voices of the Keys, and then it also goes to the Metacumby Historical Trust. And then in Key West,
which is kind of your passion.
That's my passion. And then in Key West, it goes to the Wesley House, which I'm working with Mindy, and Mindy's such a great person.
Mindy McKenzie, yes.
Love Mindy.
She's great.
Very nice.
I mean, we've become friends over this, and I like spending time with her. And I was with her this week, and you saw me with her this past week.
We're walking in each other's footsteps.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And also for the Weiland Foundation, which Weiland's going to do an original for that. And I'm working with Gary, who owns the Weiland Gallery down here in Key West. Next year will be totally different benefactors because we're asking them for requests of why they need the money. And what happens, each board in each area is going to submit to our executive board 3 of their top ones, and then we'll select the top 2 to take the pressure off them from selecting them. But we're making sure that the money goes to exactly to where they say it's going to go. That's why there's an executive board and then a local board, and then the money has to go to exactly what they asked for it to be, or they will not be in the running again in future years to come. So that's how you do it. It's like an RFP, like a municipality will ask for an RFP or a proposal for this is what I need it for.
Right.
And it has to be exact. So Voices built another cottage for more families, and that's where the money went. And that's why we're asking where it's going for Mark.
What exactly do they do, Voices? What kind of charity?
Well, just disadvantaged children. I mean, they take care of them. It's almost like the Wesley House. It's not much different. It's just a different organization. But federal funding.
Is that in the Upper Keys only?
No, it's Keys wide.
Oh, it is.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's Keys wide. But I have to tell you, with the federal funding, it's really been cut. State funding's been cut.
Right.
So everybody needs money. I'm very good friends with Diana Flanard, with Mark, and with Gordon. I've worked with them for I don't know how many years. I happen to be their what do you call it? Their man of the year, their unsung hero. They gave me the award one year, and it was very touching because.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, I love dealing with Mark because I know where the money goes.
You, in fact, too. I know the Mad Dog Mandage fishing tournament. They did bags on the beach, which is like the toss. What do you call it? The cornhole.
That was a lot of fun.
And
I didn't say that, did I?
Wasn't it your suggestion though that they donate to the Mark House?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely, because the Mark program.
Because Jim Mandage told me he didn't really know that much about the Mark House, and you enlightened him.
Right, and then they got to know about him because then they got to meet the people. And matter of fact, we just lost the person who ran the Mark House in Alamorada. She died of cancer just recently. She's 36 years old.
Oh, my God. That's terrible.
Michelle. But they named the Mark House after her now in Alamorada. And also, that's very big in the Al Flutie Over the Hill tournament. There'll be
the fishing tournament.
The winner will have the Michelle McAllister Award because she was so dear to all of us. But on a lighter note, I keep talking about all this, but on a lighter note, this is going to be a great event. There's a lot of people participating. It's very responsible. I even have Judge Teagan is on the executive board. I have Dr. Paul Ellison on the executive board. I have Joe Roth Jr. III on the executive board because we want to make sure the money is placed in the hands of locals that are going to help locals, and there's no administrative costs.
And Mike, if somebody wanted to get into the tournament and participate in the tournament, this first one that's coming up, how could they do that?
Okay, the best way is to go online to conklifescramble.com.
And that's CONCH, right?
That's correct. Yeah, not KONK.
Right. Okay.
Right.
That's what we are here. KONKAM.
Right. So it's conklifescramble.com or it's 305-240-5989.
That number again?
305-240-5989.
There you go.
Tomorrow you can catch it on Conk TV.
That's right. We're out of time again. We'd love to have you back to talk about how it went.
We actually
and we want to
play
go.
with them.
We want to go.
And I just want to thank you guys for being sponsors.
It's our pleasure.
It's our pleasure.
Anything we can do. Thanks again. That brings us to the close of the Buzz in the Keys here on Conk 1500 AM. Remember, you can catch the show on demand 24/7 on conchtv.com, CONCHTV.com. Thank you for listening, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week.
Bye.
See ya.